It's day 1 of VEDA and day 1 of my new Whole30 adventure. So for the next 30 days, I am going to be doing the Whole30 program and I'm going to be vlogging about it. I'm like super unprepared for this Whole30. I haven't even reviewed the plan and I don't have any food that I need except for eggs and some pears that Green got me last night. But that's okay because I have every friggin' Whole30 book in existence that I'm aware of. Not that you need these to do the Whole30. The whole plan is available for free online. I just like reading as much as I can about things that I'm doing. I haven't actually read these two, but I started on this one last night. It starts with food, and it's all about like all the nitty-gritty details about why the Whole30 is set up the way it is, and blah 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 blah. And then this one is about how you can use Whole30 resets and elimination diets to level out your eating and foodliness. The Whole30 is all about like getting aware of how your body reacts to food. It's not about weight loss per se, though I do lose weight when I do it because one of the things you cut out is sugar, and my body drops weight like crazy whenever I cut out sugar. They encourage you to only weigh in at the beginning and the end of the Whole30 so that you're not focusing on checking that scale every day. I went ahead and did my weigh-in and a little beforesies shot for you so that we can do some after-sees shot because if you're following along with this and you're the type of person who likes to see those kind of results, they will exist. My starting weight is 191.4, which is the most I have weighed since the beginning of last year, I think. I kind of went off the rails and off the rails hard to the point where I slipped back into my normal eating habits. Well, my habits that I've had my whole life that I'm constantly trying to break, which are I'm hungry, I don't want to make any food, ice cream is easy to eat, I'll swing to the store, pick up a pint of ice cream, and while I'm there, grab a bag of chips, eat them all, that's dinner. The main thing I want to track this time is my hunger. This will be my second Whole30 and my third elimination diet in general, and what I've noticed doing the first two that I did is how my hunger changes. Basically, it got to a point where I wasn't really hungry until I was hungry, and I know that seems obvious. It's like, duh, that's how hunger works. You're only hungry when you're hungry. But like when I'm eating the way I'm currently eating, it's like I'm obsessed with food. Like all I can think about is when can I eat again? What can I eat? Will it be delicious? It better be something delicious because I'm an adult and I deserve to eat delicious food. And like when other people come into the break room and they have their lunches and they start opening their lunch, I like look and be like, ooh, what have you got? Can I have some? Like that's shitty. I don't want to be hovering over people like a vulture being like, can I eat your food? That was my default for years and it's currently where I'm at now, but I got to watch myself kind of fall back into that from where I was after my Whole30 the first time. When I first started the job I have now, I was doing the Whole30 or at least eating Whole30-ish, and I could come to my shift in the morning and be perfectly fine, not hungry at all when lunchtime hit, and eat my food and be nourished and ready to go on with the second half of my day. Now what happens is I start to get hungry about halfway through my shift, and by the time it's actually lunchtime, I've got like this gnawing, achy feeling in my belly, like I just want to devour an entire cow right now. I am lagging at work because all I can think about is I don't want to be doing this. I want to eat food. So I've wanted to do a Whole30 again just to reset all that nonsense. The main thing I want to track while we're going through it this time is how long it takes for me to start noticing that gnawing, achy, obsessive hunger is going away and fading into a more natural, it's been a while since you've eaten, you gotta recharge kind of hunger. So that's my goal with this Whole30. That's my intention. You know how you're supposed to set an intention? If you go to yoga, they're like, set an intention for the class. Anyway, I'm setting my intention for this Whole30. This is This is the traditional intention setting dance. You all should do it with me if you're doing the Whole30 or VEDA. Set your intention for VEDA and do this dance. Apparently this is what it is. I've solidified the dance now. Gosh. Do you hear this? This is what the dogs in my neighborhood do every time a siren goes by. I'm about to go to the store. We have plenty of ground beef in the fridge, so I'm thawing some out for when I get back. Kitten, what you doing with your arms there? What you doing with your little arms right there? Hey, little baby. You want to trade me a quarter? Sure. Okay. What is that? That's real gross. So here is what I got at Aldi's. I spent $40.07. So it's about $11.40 right now. I've got to pick Green up from work at 1:30 and it's going to take me about 15-20 minutes to get back home. So I'm going to have about an hour and a half to cook. So here's where we are on the cooking front. I got some chili that's all mixed in. It's just waiting to boil. And then you can't really see in there, but I've got a quiche thing happening. And now the lens is all foggy. I'm hoping that the quiche will last me a few days and be something that I can just like cut up and take with me to work for lunch. There is the quiche. The recipe said it would puff up in the oven. You be quiet. It would puff up in the oven and then fall back down as it cooled, and it puffed up and it's a lovely golden brown. And I put in spinach, onion, and garlic, and then some salt and Italian seasoning. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, I am going into work, but here is how the quiche came out. Green told me it's actually more of a frittata, but whatevs. It ended up tasting really good, and since it's a little more solid, I'm gonna eat it on my drive into work. And I've got some chili for later. I'm also bringing a banana and an apple, and if I need anything else, there's a Trader Joe's right near work. So I'm bringing lots of food because I don't want to be without food if I need it. So I'm done with work for today. I just came in to help for a few hours and I definitely felt hungry. Right now I'm like tired and groggy. I have to open tomorrow, so I'm glad that I have the quiche and the chili already made, so I can just grab that and take it in for lunch. I wasn't really feeling the gnawing stomach hunger until like towards the end, but I kept thinking like, oh, after work I should go grab some cookies, or I should grab some ice cream, or just things that I have gotten into the habit of letting myself get after work, because it's like, work is done, I deserve to eat something yummy. So I still got my chili, gonna nom on that and then head home, put this video together, and try to get to bed at a reasonable hour since I have to open tomorrow. Alright, that's it for day one. I'll see you tomorrow.